visuals and welcome back to and welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we like to talk about how extreme Digimons are. I watched a fantastic TikTok the other day where it's a guy talking about how like Pokemon evolution is like, yeah, it's mini dragon, it's a medium dragon, it's a large dragon, we get it. Where Digimon turns into like cute monster with guns on hands, and a monster that's a human with massive fucking tits and then a big dragon shit. And it is fucked. Like, he brought up a brilliant point. I need to try and fucking find it again. Visuals, just type in funny Digimon video, whatever. Because he's got a point. Why did Digimon go so fucking nuts? Remember Agumon, then Skull Greymon or whatever the fuck it is. And then like Skull Grey Dry Bowsermon or whatever. And then it did start to get all metally and mechanic-y and shit, didn't it? And you're like, I thought you were the Schneid Charmander. Why are you a machine gun guy now? It's just fucked. But no, we're here. We're here. I'm here. I don't know how long you're here for after that Digimon rant. No, we are here. Whatever. Well, we're here to talk about Pokemon, but more specifically, we're here to talk about Pikachu clones. And I just want to rank off my favourite. Now, Pikachu clone, something that every generation gets. And it's kind of become a tradition of sorts. You know, you open up the, you know, who's our starters, who's our regional rat, who's our regional bird, the legendaries, who's the Pikachu clone. Every generation rocks up with us with a new Pikachu clone, apart from Gen 2, which just sort of added to the already existing Pikachu line. On this list, obviously, I don't think I need to. I'm not including any Pikachu shenanigans because these are clones of Pikachu. And I won't be including like Raichu and Pichu because they fall under the category. They're not clones necessarily of Pikachu, they're just evolutions or pre-evolutions. So I think the Pikachu line shouldn't be allowed in. I think I'm right in doing that. Regardless, we still have like, what is it, 6 or 7 or some shit Pokemon to discuss. In fact, there is another controversial one in it. When we get to it, you can let us know. But yes, visuals, our favourite, well, my favourite Pikachu clones. Please let us know yours in the comments below. Xbox has gone off, that's absolutely fine. No, it's the TV, not the Xbox. Oh, it is the Xbox. Why did I point that out? So in the comments below anyway, visuals, your favourite Pikachu clones. If it's a mechanic in the games that you like, if it's when they come up with a new deck to go, okay, who's the Pikachu clone for this region? Your favourite Pikachu clone type-ups, because we've got Flying Electric, Flying Fighting, Flying Fairy, I've said flying far too many times. Electric Flying, Electric Fighting, Electric Steel, Electric Fairy, Pure Electric. I think that's all of them. Let us know yours in the comments below, visuals, but let's go take a look at my favourite Pikachu clones from least favourite to favourite. It's Minun and Plusle. I don't know if I've always said Minun as well. I don't know if Minun. It's the two Plusy and Minus boysies from the Hoenn region. Now, when these were first announced, I was definitely curious about them, and I liked them. And I like the concept of plus minus. There's a plus minus and electric, you know, your batteries have a plus and minus end and whatnot. And I do like them. I think they're a cool concept, but I just think they're too basic. There's not enough about them that screams wow, that's got that massive, oh my god, wow factor. I've probably used them on teams before. Top of my head, though, I can't remember the last time I would have used them. But, you know, they look solid enough. They look good enough. I love the extra element of electric typing theme, you know, like I said, with plus and minus and whatnot. The red and blue, I don't know if that's a colour thing. Is it red and blue? It might be, I don't know. Is that an electric theme shit? They're okay. They're solid enough, but they're definitely my least favourite Pikachu clones. This bit in the intro, I haven't included Marill on this list. Purely because, right, I don't know if you've seen it, there's loads of conversation online. I've seen people debate Marill is a Pikachu clone. People debate say Marill isn't a Pikachu clone. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to leave it off. We'll just go for all the Pikachu clones that are electric. Originally, I used to think Marill was a Pikachu clone. But then I don't know if I've just been saying that wrong this whole time. Somebody's going to have to educate me in the comments below and say whether or not we should have included Marill. I haven't. I don't now see it as a Pikachu clone, but I could be wrong. But let's carry on with the list. Next up is Emolga, the flying electric flying little bad boy from the Unova region. Now, I do like Emolga, but I feel like there's something lacking from Emolga. I feel like it's one of the Pikachu clones, because some get away with it, like we'll get to later on down the line. But I feel like Emolga should have had some kind of evolution. I feel like there should have been a bit extra with Emolga. Even if that maybe be a Mega Evolution, that would have been pretty cool. But I do really like Emolga, and I like it a bit more than the plus and minus boysies because it has that added flying type. But Emolga's okay, it's cool, it's fun. It gets the flying type, which is one of my favourite types, if not my favourite type of all time. So Emolga is number 6. Chiritsu! This gets extra bonus points because it's got a fun name to say. No, but I do really like Chiritsu. I like the whole squirrel element vibe to it. I think it's a solid design. It's a cool design. Not necessarily needing an evolution. I think it's one of the ones that stands out by itself without having to delve into a line and whatnot. But I do really like Pachirisu. It's cute, it's adorable, it fits the bill of a Pokemon, something that we love to chuck out on the channel and say Pokemon. It has a pretty cool shiny because I think it's pink and white, isn't it? And it had some fun involvements inside of the anime and stuff. Plus, Pachirisu gets an extra spot on the list because I've definitely used this quite a few times on certain run-throughs and playthroughs and whatnot. And I always had fun with it. I always thought it was cool, solid design. So it's number 5. Up it's Dedenne, and the only decent GIF I could find was its shiny form. So you've got the one that looks like a little poo. But Dedenne is awesome, and just like Pachirisu, has an epic name to say. Dedenne, I love saying Dedenne, but Dedenne as well also got a lot on its side because we were involved with it a lot with the X and Y anime stuff because Cyrus's little sister, well, I can't remember her name now, she had a Dedenne constantly going around. Plus as well, it was fairy typing, which is pretty cool. And I also adored and loved the fact of how small it was. Like, you know, Pikachu and whatnot, and Pikachu clones, traditionally, even plus or minimum, you know, a solid sort of size, whereas Dedenne was like extra fucking small. You could see it pitch up against, I don't know, the likes of like a Rhyperior or some shit, and you could see the size difference. Like, you are absolutely, it wasn't that big, but it was like, in real life, it must have only been about that big or some shit. It's cute, it's adorable, its tail design is fucking awesome. The whole overall design, even the whisker design, I really like. I think Dedenne is a fun Pokemon, electric fairy. Another way to step up what a Pikachu clone should be, type-wise, design-wise and stuff. And like I said, we spent a lot of time with it. 3 is Morpeko, and Morpeko again stepping up the what should a Pikachu clone really be, what it should look like and stuff, and having this extra element of it being hungry, or hangry I should say. You know, when it's angry it gets to the black and purpley sort of look. Then you feed it, it goes back to normal. It's an awesome Pokemon, dark typing as well. So we've got an extra typing to go on that. I didn't mention at the start, did I? We've got a dark type on this. Of course, being around with Marnie as well, so it's a signature Pokemon to somebody else. Marnie is a huge fan favourite of a lot of people. And to see her and her Morpeko is really cool. We've had some great artwork on the cards, or deck sleeves and deck boxes and whatnot. We had that Marnie box as well, didn't we? Maybe it was like a year or so ago, which was really fun to have. And like I said, the design aspect and the thought and story into it, with it getting hungry and changing and being like, I need fed and whatnot, was really cool, and it stood right out to me. Some more Peko. Togedemaru, probably the most fun name you can ever say out of any Pikachu clone. In fact, out of most, Togedemaru is a fucking fabulous name. But yeah, Togedemaru is amazing. Steel typing. I don't think I mentioned that in the fucking intro. We got Sophocles had one inside of the Alola adventures and stuff that we had, which is really cool. And it's another one that's solid and stands out completely on its own. When it attacks, the little spikes on its perfectly little round body stick out. It's got like a little hedgehog nose and face, because I think it is supposed to be designed off a hedgehog, especially when the spikes come up. It looks very hedgehoggy. I absolutely adore this Pokemon. I love the steel type Pokemon. The steel typing element of it. I used it so many times in my Alola adventures and shit. It's an awesome Pokemon, just like Dedenne. We spent so much time with it, and it has a fantastic fucking name. It's a solid design, great colour scheme, beautiful name. Togedemaru just rolls off the fucking tongue, and we have a cool plushie of it downstairs. There's not even that many Pokemon Pikachu clones that I have plushies of, but Togedemaru we definitely do. Pormy, Pormo, and Pormot. Now, I don't know if I should include the hot shiny as well, against the only ones I can find. Should I include Pormo and Pormot? I don't know. Because Pormy's like technically the Pikachu clone, then it evolves. Either way, poor me, we're going to mainly discuss. Absolutely awesome. I know this Pokemon got a lot of slack for its evolution. He said it didn't really change that much. And agreed, it didn't. But I fell in love with it. And it holds a massive, you know, part of me now because it was on my first ever playthrough. It was on my team on my first playthrough of the Scarlet and Violet games, and I absolutely adore the fighting element. I love the evolution element. I love it that it's quite small, like a Dedenne size, and it does get bigger but still not that much bigger, and I have so many fond memories. I know it's a TV's going off. Why do I always point that shit out? No one cares. I know the Scarlet and Violet's literally were recently, so it's not like a nostalgic Pokemon. The Pokemon that are always on my first team, I always fall instantly in love with. And I just think it's a great design. I think, again, it fits that Pokemon-y Pokemon feel. It just flows right. It looks right. The electric fighting typing, I absolutely adore that. I think it's a solid Pokemon. It looks great in the when it's animated inside of the game and stuff. The moves it uses and whatnot. It's an awesome Pokemon. Poor me, yes. But yeah, poor Mo. I might as well include because the whole line are technically Pikachu clones, even though it's mostly poor me, I guess. But that's my number one. We have visuals. That was my favourite Pikachu clones to date. Should I have included Marrow? Not Marrow. Who the fuck's Marrow? Marrow, please let me know in the comments below. I don't think I should have, but I'm an idiot. You can easily prove me wrong. But visuals, let me know your favourites in the comments below, please. Have it for another round of Pokemon Thursday. If you did enjoy the video visuals, please, Habuski and Shanuski, let me know in the comments below. Anything you want to let me know. Tell me how dumb and annoying and stupid and fucking ugly I am. I will take all these online abuse. I can handle it. Come at me with the best close combat you can do. Don't actually come at me with close combat because it will hurt, but your defense would fall. Special defense. Your stats are going to fall. Definitely come back for the rest of the week for whatever shenanigans we've got going up the rest of the week. News on the weekend, podcast coming up, Lego sets, Funkos, hopefully unboxings if I'm not completely broke. Visuals, thank you for watching. Remember, always keep being you and keep on, keeping on.